Imagine a city, not just any city, but a city that held the key to the fate of World War II, Stalingrad. This city was more than a dot on the map. It was the lifeblood of the Soviet Union's industrial and transportation networks. Situated on the banks of the Volga River, its strategic importance was second to none, especially in the fierce context of the Eastern Front. With the stakes this high, Stalingrad was destined to become a battlefield. As the German forces advanced into the Soviet Union, the Battle of Stalingrad was set into motion. The initial stages were marked by a fierce German offensive, determined to capture the city. Stalingrad, a key industrial and transportation hub, became a crucible of conflict. The battle saw intense urban warfare, with relentless street-to-street fighting. Both German and Soviet forces faced unprecedented challenges amidst the city's rubble and ruins. Yet despite the mounting pressure, the Soviet forces held their ground. In the face of such adversity, the Soviet forces held their ground. But every battle has its turning point, and Stalingrad was no different. In the chilling winter of 1942, the Soviet forces launched a daring counteroffensive. Codenamed Operation Uranus, the plan was as audacious as it was desperate: to surround and cut off the German Sixth Army that had dug deep into the city. With a pincer movement, the Soviets attacked from the north and the south, exploiting the weakly defended flanks of the German forces. As the brutal Russian winter set in, the encirclement tightened. The German Sixth Army, once the hunters, now found themselves the hunted. The harsh winter conditions only worsened the situation for the German forces. Their supply lines were stretched thin, and the unforgiving cold took its toll on both men and machinery. Food and ammunition dwindled, hopes of a successful breakout faded, and by early 1943, the encirclement was complete. The once unstoppable German forces were now trapped, and the tide of the war was about to change. The Battle of Stalingrad was more than just a battle. It was a turning point in World War II. The repercussions of this brutal confrontation echoed far beyond the charred ruins of the city. It struck a psychological blow to Nazi Germany, shattering the illusion of their invincibility. The defeat stained the reputation of the once feared Wehrmacht, revealing vulnerabilities that were seized upon by the Allies in subsequent battles. Moreover, the battle marked a significant strategic shift on the Eastern Front. The Red Army, once on the defensive, found new strength and resolve. Stalingrad became a symbol of Soviet resilience and determination, a beacon that guided them through the darkest hours of the war. The tide had turned in favor of the Soviets, altering the course of the war on the Eastern Front. The Battle of Stalingrad had changed the course of the war, and the world was watching. The echoes of the Battle of Stalingrad still resonate today. This brutal confrontation shaped subsequent military strategies, forcing leaders to consider not just the tactical, but the human cost. It left an indelible mark on the world map, forever changing the fate of nations. The battle's aftermath was a stark reminder of war's devastation, and it played a crucial role in establishing the post-war world order. As we remember Stalingrad, we remember a city, a battle, and a turning point that changed the course of history.